happy Friday to all my wonderful students. Hopefully you guys are surviving. Here's my updated puzzle. As you can see, it's, I would say, pretty good, except I'm still missing that piece, which is driving me crazy. Alright, so today I'm going to go over the last two practices from 10.3 and 10.4. I do suggest you do them before you watch this video, because that would be pointless, and you'd only be hurting yourself. So, this is good practice for the quiz, so just make sure, well, I would recommend watching this video before you take the quiz. Make sure you got everything good or you understand everything. Alright, so first practice, 10.3 on tree diagrams. It says the spinner below is spun twice. So, once would be ABC, excuse me, and then from there you got ABC coming off of each time you spun. So the sample space, AA, AB, AC, and so on. Probability, spinning B twice, there's only one BB, so that's 1/9, and at least one A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 9, and then no C, so nothing that has C in it. So 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 9. Number 2 is talking about buttered and unbuttered popcorn. So B for buttered, U for unbuttered, and then small, medium, large. Buttered, small, buttered, medium, buttered, large. Unbuttered, small, unbuttered, medium, unbuttered, large. So buttered, anything with B, 3 out of 6 or 1/2. Probability of picking a large, large, large. 2 out of 6 is 1/3, and small with no butter would be unbuttered small, and that is 1/6. Last one's talking about ice cream, vanilla, chocolate, sprinkles, peanuts, granola, or M&Ms. Here's my sample space, and probability of picking something with chocolate, that's half of them, so 4 out of 8 or 1/2. M&Ms, we have vanilla with M&Ms or chocolate with M&Ms, 2/8 equals 1/2, and vanilla with sprinkles. There's only one of those, 1/8. Number 4, a day of the week is chosen at random, and then a coin is tossed, so day of the week, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then heads, tails when you toss a coin. So here's my sample space, not going to go through all that. Probability of picking tails would be half of those, right? So 7 out of the 14 have T in them for tails, which would be 1/2, and then a day that starts with T, you have to include Tuesday and Thursday, so it's 4 out of the 14, because there's 2 Tuesdays and 2 Thursdays, 2 7ths. And then Friday, then heads, so there's only one of those out of 14. Number 5, spinner is spun, then a letter from the word math is chosen at random. So you have 5 sections on the spinner, here they are, 5 sections, and then math coming off of each one. Sample space is quite lengthy, 20 outcomes. Probability of picking the letter M, 5 out of 20 or a 4th. Probability of picking a shape with 4 congruent sides. So that would be anything that's a square or a rhombus. I couldn't find that for a second. Square or a rhombus. So that would be 8 total out of 20 or 2/5. And then a trapezoid, then not A. So trapezoid M, trapezoid T, and trapezoid H. So that's 3 out of 20. Number 6, the standard die is rolled, then the spinner below is spun. So we have 1 through 6 for the standard die. And then red, yellow, blue coming off of each one of those. 18 total outcomes, prime number. So 2 is a prime number, 3 is a prime number, 5, and that's it. So we got 3, 6, 9 out of 18 or 1/2. And then red, anything that has red is 6 out of 18 or 1/3, and then probability of picking at least 3, so 3 or more, then yellow would be 4 out of 18, which simplifies to 2/9. Alright, hopefully that went over well. If not, the point of me doing this is for you to understand your mistakes. So, let's go over 10 points. I'm going to zoom in here. So the fundamental counting principle, just to go over it, you are just multiplying the number of outcomes in each activity to get the total number of ways this event or activity can occur. So I'm not going to go over these too in-depth. Karen chooses between 3 sets of stairs and 7 doors. 3 times 7, 21. Let me use a marker. So 3 and then 7. A sweater comes in 4 sizes and 8 colors. So 4 times 8 is 32. A class has 11 boys and 16 girls. 11 times 16, 176. Dinner menu consists of 5 apps, 12 entrees, 3 desserts. 5 times 12 times 3 is 180. A card is chosen from a standard deck, which has 52 cards, and then a die is rolled, so 6 outcomes, or 6 numbers. So 52 times 6 is 312. Number 6. A quarter is tossed, so that's 2 outcomes, and then a letter from the word snowflake is chosen. There's 9 letters, 18 outcomes. Number 7, a day of the week is chosen, so 7. And then the spinner to the left is spun twice. There are 12 spaces there, so once, twice. 7 times 12 times 12 is 1,008. All right, I got a couple questions on number 8, so I definitely wanted to make sure that I went over it. It kind of doesn't fit in with this lesson because you are multiplying, but this is a different type of probability. But I'll show you how to do it anyway, but I would not worry how to do, like you won't be quizzed or tested on anything like 8 or 9, more so the rest of this page. But I'm going to show you how to do 8 and 9 anyway. It says, how many ways can someone randomly dial a 7-digit phone number? So if we have 7 digits that we're choosing, that's 7. You have how many options for numbers? 7 times. So our digits, right? Randomly dial 7 digits. Our digits are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So that's a total of 10 digits, but you can repeat digits in phone numbers. So every single time you have the possibility of picking 10 digits. So what this ends up being is 10 to the 7th power, which you just have 7 zeros, so 1. I believe it's 10 million. But again, don't worry about something like that. It's called something else, which we are not really touching on in 7th grade, but it's good for you to see now. And then number 9 is similar. A quiz contains 5 multiple choice questions. Each question has 4 answer choices. How many ways can the question be answered? So 5 questions, 4 choices, it would be 4 to the 5th power, which 250? No, I don't know. It's 16 times 16 times 4, so whatever that is. I can't do the math in my head. I don't have a calculator. All right. And then number 10, the library codes their books using 2 letters followed by a digit 0 through 9. That's 10 digits, the 0 through 9, and then 2 letters. So 1 letter is 26 because there's 26 letters in the alphabet, and the second letter is 26 because there's 26 letters in the alphabet still. So 6,760. Okay. Numbers 11 and 12. So Patrick is buying a new car. He can choose the body style, color, and engine type. If there are 54 ways he can select a car with 3 body styles and 2 engine choices, how many colors are available? So this is like a working backwards question. You know how many ways there are, which is 54, and you know that he has 3 body styles and 2 engine choices. You're looking for this number. So 3 times 2 times what is 54, which is 9. So 9 colors. Same thing with 12. It's working backwards. You know that there are 63 outcomes. You know that there are 7 sandwich options. You know that this number is the same. So what number can I plug in for both of these? Well, that will get me 63 is 3. So 3 drink options. Numbers 3 through the rest of these. 3 through 18, it would be more helpful for 3 through 18 to do this with drawing out the tree diagram and the sample space, but you can do it without. I did it without, but sometimes it's hard to think of how many specifically they're asking without seeing the sample space. So I encourage, if you didn't get these right, to questions like this to draw out the sample space. So a coin is tossed 3 times, so 2 times 2 times 2, there's 8 total. What is the probability of getting heads just once? Here are the 3 that you'd get heads just once, so 3 out of 8. Number 14, a month is chosen at random, that's the 12, and a standard die is rolled, that's 6. 12 times 6 is 72. February, and then a number less than 5, here they are. There's 4 to 72, or 1/18. Number 5, standard deck is chosen, a card from a standard deck, so 52, coin is tossed, so 2. So 104 total outcomes. There's 4 aces, and you're going to have tails paired with each one of those, so it's 4 out of the 104, or 1/26. And number 16, if you're rolling a die twice, and Hank is growling, 36 outcomes, only 1 time will you get 1/1, so it's 1/36. And number 17 and 18, you had to use the die, or nope, you had to use the 2 spinners. There's 40 total outcomes for each, and yellow and an even number, here they are, 4 to 40, 1/10, and then orange or blue and a multiple of 3, so here they are, 4 to 40 or 1/10. Alright, so hopefully this helps you, and again, hopefully you did them, so good luck on your quiz, and have a good weekend. You'll hear from me on Monday.